to another event that is currently happening in Nyeri County. We're being joined live by our very own, that is Regina Manyara. She informs us there was an MOU that was signed to catapult the capacity building and the recruitment and training of scouts, where the Kenya Scouts are ranked third in the world. Regina, good afternoon. What more can you tell us about this MOU that was signed in that devolved unit?
Well, good afternoon, Hashim. Indeed, we're coming to you live from Nyeri County. This is the Baden Power Pack. And today, several things have happened in the better part of the morning. We've had scouts who have also attained a level of training that we're going to get into the details of as I introduce my guest, who is just going to give us a sneak peek of why today is quite important when it comes to matters of scouting in the country. This morning, Nyeri County entered into a partnership with the Kenya Scouts Association with one goal in mind. This is to make Nyeri County the city of scouts. What does this mean? It opens up the county to international scouts, activities, and is also going to bring in tourists here. But to give us more an in-depth look into why this is quite important in terms of building capacities, none other than the Chief Commissioner, Kenya Scouts Association, Victor Radido. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
So why was this MOU important to build capacity when it comes to the scouting movement in Kenya?
Thank you very much. Must first of all say that this has been a long-awaited day, and today is a very significant day, as in the Kenya Scouts Association, together with the county government of Nyeri, have come up together and signed a memorandum of understanding which will give a clear way on how scouting will be run right from Nyeri to the rest of the world. As you're aware, and you've said it very well, that Nyeri has been considered the city of scouting in the world. But this has not been, effected in terms of putting it to the city status. So the MOU emphasizes more so on what can be done to make Nyeri attract international visitors. As you're aware, for some time, we have been having a Founders Day or a Foundery, attracting more than 20,000 international visitors. At some point, this could not be realized because we did observe and notice that a number of facilities that we are having in Nyeri cannot contain these international visitors. So the MOU will basically help the association together with Nyeri to uplift the standard of the facilities that we have in this county of Nyeri. And if this is implemented fully, I can assure you that Nyeri as a county, leave alone scouting, will have to gain in terms of, getting revenue whenever we are having some of these international visitors. Besides this, we'll also be empowering our scout leaders. As you are aware today, we have been able to conduct an exercise that is known as awarding of the bids to the qualified scout leaders and the commissioners. So part of the MOU will also constitute supporting a number of leaders within Nyeri in terms of capacity building, in terms of the growth of young people, in terms of making these young people realize their dreams. And this can only be well achieved through the implementation of this MOU.
Very well said, Hashim. As you've heard, this is just a precursor to tomorrow's Foundery. This year's theme is about working with community to build resilience with a keen focus on climate change. We'll be keeping tabs on what is happening within the county. We also understand that the Girl Guides Association is also here in Nyeri, and this move of having the MOU with the Kenya Scouts Association means that not only are we going to be looking at the local calendar when it comes to matters of scouting, but also that this is going to be an integral part of an international calendar, a calendar of events opening up Nyeri and also continuing to put Kenya on the map. Back to you, Broadcasting House.
Well, thank you so much. That is our very own Regina Manyara just informing us on the MOU that the county government of Nyeri as well as the Kenya Scouts Association have been able to sign them. It is about capacity building in that particular and training of scouts in that devolved unit. She'll give us more in our